Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. I'm welcoming you to join us from across the globe. I'm Firas Bou Diab. I'm the Vice President for WFEO and the Chair of the WED Committee, and it's my pleasure to moderate today's session as we begin the preparations for the 2026 World Engineering Day celebrations. To start our webinar, I'm pleased to invite WFEO President Seng Chuan to deliver his welcome remarks. Dr. Seng Chuan is an accomplished engineering leader with decades of experience advancing engineering practices and education across Asia and globally. As a WFEO president, he champions engineering's role in sustainable development and international cooperation. President, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Firas. Distinguished colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this information meeting on the 2026 World Engineering Day for Sustainable Development. Let me begin by expressing my sincere thanks to two of our key partners of their engagement and enthusiasm for WFEO activity. The first is Dr. Shaofeng, Director of the Divisions of Science Policy and Basic Science at UNESCO. The next is Engineer Ilham A, Habibie, President of PII, the Institutions of Engineering Indonesia, and the host of our event World Engineering Day 2026, which we are going to celebrate in Jakarta. We are proud to collaborate with our partner in ensuring the success of these global events. The World Engineering Day for Sustainable Development, celebrated annually on 4th of March, has quickly become one of the most significant observances in our professions. More than a symbolic occasion, it serves as a powerful platform to showcase how engineering drives progress, advance the sustainable development, and enhance the well-being of community worldwide. World Engineering Day become a particular timely moment. The world is undergoing profound environmental, digital, demographic, and social transition. Across every region, society are called for practical science-based solutions, and in every sector, engineers are being asked to design, innovate, and build a more sustainable and resilient future. In Jakarta next year, WED will be far more than a ceremony. It will be a defining occasion for global engineering community to showcase our achievement, reaffirm our commitment, and inspire the next generations of engineers. As in previous year, a highlight of celebrations will be the WFEO Hackathons, which is bring together students and young engineers from across the globes. The Dynamics initiative offer a space for emerging talents to turn innovative idea into practice, scalable solutions. The hackathon is far more than a competition. It is a platform for capacity building, a catalyst for creativity, and an opportunity to empower engineering leaders of tomorrow. I strongly encourage all WFEO members to champion this initiative within our institutions, universities, and your network. The support is essential to securing broad participants from every regions and to amplify the impact of this global event. We would like to emphasize that World Engineering Day 2026 will feature a series of events worldwide, planned and coordinated by the WFEO WED Committee and Secretariats to ensure global visibility and coherence. While the flagship celebrations will take place in Jakarta, our members will host parallel activity in their own country, giving the day a true global presence. This event will highlight national achievement, promote engineering career, and deepen engagement with government, industry, academia, and the wider public. Today's meeting marked the first steps towards shaping a coordinated, inclusive, and impactful celebrations. We look forward to hear from our colleagues in Indonesia on preparations of this event and from UNESCO on the vital role of engineering in advancing sustainable development and strengthening the international cooperations. As we move ahead, let us remember that the World Engineering Day is not only a celebration, it is a commitment to excellence, to innovations, to ethical leaderships, and to serving society. Through World Engineering Day, we have the opportunity to speak with one voice and to demonstrate the world that engineering makes possible. I thank you for all your presence and for your engagement. Together, we'll make the World Engineering Day a milestone in strengthening the visibility and impact of our professions. Thank you.
Thank you, President, for your thoughtful introduction and leadership. It's now my privilege to invite Dr. Hu, Director of the Division of Science Policy and Capacity Building at UNESCO, to offer UNESCO's opening remarks. Dr. Hu leads the UNESCO's global work in strengthening science, engineering, and policy systems to support sustainable development. With a long career in science policy, he has coordinated major international initiatives advancing research, innovation, and capacity buildings. His leadership has been instrumental in supporting UNESCO's partnership with WFEO and the global recognition of the World Engineering Day. Please, the floor is yours.
Yeah, thank you, Firas, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and depending on where you are. And thanks, President Chuan, and for inviting me to join this internal information meeting. I really appreciate from UNESCO. And let me really appreciate the long-term, the partnership that UNESCO has been building with WFEO in the past many years. And we really appreciate this partnership. And last year, like Firas just mentioned, we have the very good celebration in Paris, and we share the same agenda. We align each other, and we really can make a difference. We know we still have the long way for us to work together. So we count use all the WFEO's support, and we count all the members' support in the next few years until we reach the stage that uses the engineering, the importance will get well recognized, and we receive proper support, attention from the government, from the general public, and to realize the role of the engineering for the sustainable development. Second, I also look forward for the next celebration in Jakarta. I also would like to take this opportunity to appreciate, to thank the colleagues from Indonesia for their kind of support. And we look forward, this celebration will set another milestones to push our agenda further. The last, I would like to take this opportunity and to mention that we have the International Decade of Sciences for Sustainable Development, which WFEO is also very critical partner and sitting in the executive committee for the Science Decades implementation. We count the support, engagement, and also advocacy of the International Decade of Sciences for Sustainable Development. And I also like to take this opportunity to mention that UNESCO, with the partnership of the WFEO, we are initiating the preparation of the global UNESCO engineering report soon, and we will make announcement. And then in the coming Jakarta celebration. Again, we count your support, we count your engagement in this important exercise. I think you see the like Central mentioned, and if we can work together and we can really make one big voice that can be heard globally, and we can make some change, we can make some difference. Thank you, and look forward to continue our cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hu, for UNESCO's continued partnership and support. We now turn to an overview of the 2026 World Engineering Day celebrations. Basically, the 2026 program consists of three major components. First one is the in-person celebration hosted by PII in Jakarta, Indonesia. The second one, which is a very important event and part of the World Engineering Day celebrations, is the WFEO WED Hackathon, which is a global engineering innovation competition. And the third part, which constitute also the World Engineering Day, is the member-driven WED events and the multimedia engagement across all the regions and the different national and international members of the WFEO. I will first begin with the in-person celebrations in Jakarta, Indonesia. And I'm here pleased to invite Dr. Habibie, the president of PII, to share the updates, the proposed dates, the venue, the initial program and concept of the 2026 flagship celebration. Dr. Habibie is a prominent engineer and national leader in Indonesia's engineering sector. With an advanced degrees in aerospace engineering and management, he had held several senior roles in Indonesian technology, aviation, and research industries. I'm pleased to welcome him as a key partner in hosting the 2026 World Engineering Day celebrations in Jakarta. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much for your kind words, Mr. Firas. It's a pleasure to be here in this call. As already introduced very kindly, my name is Ilham Habibie. I'm from Indonesia, and I am indeed an aeronautical engineer, and I have taught that for many years at universities, but also worked in industries, various countries. And now I reside in Jakarta, Indonesia. And since at the end of last year, I'm leading the Persatuan Insinyur Indonesia, which is the association or institution for Indonesian engineers. Yeah, we have about 90,000 members, and it's a great pleasure and honor to be the host for next year's World Engineering Day, which will happen in Jakarta. Some updates regarding that and dates. First of all, the World Engineering Day itself is on the 4th of March, 2026, which is a Wednesday. And all the events that we have planned so far are built around that. So that is, as we know, the UNESCO, the official UNESCO World Engineering Day is on that particular day, the 4th of March. And the 3rd and the 5th, we will build. So on Tuesday and Thursday, we will build some events on a seminar or conference around this. Yeah, we haven't really finalized the agenda, but it is basically these 3 days that are the official World Engineering Day celebration, with the peak on the 4th of March, which is the Wednesday. Tuesday is basically the first day of the overall event, the official day, and Thursday is the last day of the event. So it's 3 days. And there's 2 more days, which is the Monday, the 2nd of March, which will be more like a soft opening. We are planning to do something like a golf tournament or something like this. We haven't really finalized this completely. And on the 5th, which is the Friday, we have other formal or informal events like factory visits, And maybe some people want to try out the one and only high-speed train in Indonesia that connects Jakarta with Bandung. It's a marvel of Chinese engineering implemented in Indonesia, and it brings you in half an hour from Jakarta to another big city called Bandung, which is about 150 kilometers away. So that in about half an hour. But again, we haven't really finalized that. But right now, this is how the planning stands. And I think regarding the 4th of March, of course, the main host is UNESCO with the agenda that I'm not aware about right now, how it exactly looks like. But I think we will be, of course, working very strongly and closely with UNESCO in order to make that happen, the World Engineering Day. We have one plan that I'd like to announce here. We have already or in process to invite our president, President Prabowo. He will most probably, working on this with some ministers, attend the World Engineering Day in Jakarta. And it will be in the so-called Jakarta Convention Center, which is really dead center Jakarta. It's in the middle of Jakarta. It cannot be more central than that. And so we hope that our dear president will attend. And at the same time, if it's okay, we would like to give an award to the president, which we have actually already given last year at the last year's so-called CAFEO Award, or Conference of ASEAN Federation of Engineering Organization. The president has gladly accepted, but we have not yet given it to him in person. We aim to do this on that very day to make it an additional incentive for him to come, that he really will attend and will give, I think, gravitas to our event. I think for Indonesia particularly is very important because Indonesia wants to be an advanced country, hopefully in 2045, which is just another 20 years, which means that we have to significantly strengthen and enlarge our economy by growing also more. And it does not only mean that we make it larger, but we create much more jobs. And my personal conviction is it's only possible if we are indeed strengthening and growing the industrial sector of the economy much more. Of course, industry in the 21st century is sustainable, is green, is climate carbon neutral, all of that. But however, it is still the industry. And so if I talk industry, of course, the role of the engineer is paramount. But an engineer in these days, and we had these discussions already in Shanghai, where I attended the World Federation of Engineering Organization meeting. And there we talked about the role of AI, but I think in general, it's very valid. Engineers need all the literacy they can get, but at the same time, we need to be ethical, meaning we have to do it with responsibility, integrity, and honesty. I think that's all I have to say. I don't want to talk too much and give it back to the moderator. Thank you.
Thank you for this overview and for leading the hosting preparations. Now moving forward, I'll go to the second major component of the 2026 World Engineering Day, which is the WFEO Hackathon. It's a central global youth engagement initiative of the WED. First of all, I would like to say that the 2026 theme is smart engineering for sustainable future through innovation and digitalization. Basically, the hackathon will focus on SDG 9, industry, innovation, and infrastructure, with the three challenge tracks aligned with SDG 11, the sustainable cities and communities, SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, SDG 14 and SDG 15, life below water and life on land. Basically, this is the event is a virtual global competition where teams submit 5-minute video solutions. Team sizes ranges from 2 to 6 members, and the key dates, basically, the registration is open now until the 26th of January 2026. The challenges will be released on the 12th of January 2026. The development of solutions will be between 12 and 26 of January. The deadline of the submission is the 26th of January, and the winners will be announced on the 4th of March, which is the World Engineering Day. And basically, to expand on this, I would like to invite Dr. Marlene Kanga, which is the WFEO Past President of WFEO, to present the competition structure and the challenge theme with the evaluation process. Marlene is a core member of the WFEO team working on the World Engineering Day and delivering also the World Engineering Day Hackathon. She has a very strong background in engineering education and global youth engagement. She also led the development of challenges throughout the previous years and the competition structure, and I'm happy that she's part of the team. Marlene, please go ahead. Marlene, you're on mute.
Thank you, Firas, for that introduction. And it's a real pleasure to be here. And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all our friends and colleagues from around the world. It's terrific to see so many of you join us and your enthusiasm to celebrate World Engineering Day. I'm going to focus on the hackathon, which is a key event of World Engineering Day celebrations. And it's important because it has a focus on young engineers and engineering students. We want to showcase their talents and their abilities by providing a competition, a global competition, which is the largest international engineering competition in the world, and enables young engineers to showcase their talents, innovative talents. So participants can collaborate across all disciplines in engineering to design solutions that advance one or more of the UN Sustainable Development Goals, harnessing engineering innovation and emerging digital technologies for the 2026 challenges. As mentioned, the theme for 2026 is Smart Engineering for a Sustainable Future through Innovation and Digitalization. And the challenges, which will be released on the 12th of January, will focus on SDG 9, Industry, Innovation and Infrastructure, SDG 11, Sustainable Cities and Communities, SDG 12, which is Responsible Consumption, and SDG 14 and 15. So there will be 3 challenges released, and teams will have 2 weeks to work together to produce a solution which they will then have to show in a 5-minute video. The competition is judged by a global group of judges in 2 stages. In stage 1, we will have a team of, again, young engineers from around the world judging a set of submissions. Generally, each judge will cover up to 20 submissions. And each submission is judged at least twice so that we can moderate the scores. And then the top 10 scores will be judged by senior leaders from engineering organizations that are the partners of WFEO. And we also have a representative of UNESCO on that final judging panel. Those 10 finalists will be uploaded, their videos will be uploaded and showcased after the judging is completed in late February, and will be shown around the world via the World Engineering Day website prior to the announcement of the finalists and the winners on 4th March. So it's a great opportunity for young people to get visibility of their talents and capacities. And we encourage all our members to encourage the young people in their institution to register and form teams and take part in this competition. Now, I want to now move on to introduce Professor Tirso Ronquillo, who's the president of Batangas University. And we're really honored and pleased that Professor Ronquillo has joined us today. Batangas University is the most successful university that has put forward students in the World Engineering Day Hackathon. Students have registered since 2022. There's been a winner from Batangas. There have been teams that have been in the final 10, and there's been a team that has won a place. So this is particularly successful. And so Professor Ronquillo, as president of Batangas University, who has elevated the university to academic and research excellence, expanded global partnerships, and importantly, strengthened the culture of innovation. So it's very consistent that the university, therefore, is encouraging its students to participate in this hackathon. So, Professor Ronquillo, I invite you to let us know why the university is participating in the hackathon. What's the secret of your high success rate? And what are the benefits for both university and students in engineering education in participating in this hackathon? You're very welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Kanga. Of course, I would like to recognize first the president of the World Federation of Engineering Organization, WFEO, Dr. Seng and of course the past president, Dr. Marlene Kanga, the Director, Division of Science, Policy and Capacity Building of UNESCO, Dr. Shaofeng, and to all the distinguished colleagues from WFEO, representatives from UNESCO, Engineers Without Borders, the International Engineering Alliance, and partners from across the world. Ladies and gentlemen, good day. First, on behalf of Batangas State University, we are thankful that we are given this space so that we can share our experience. For a bit of background, Batangas State University is one of the 113 state universities or government universities in the Philippines. Well, there are more than 2,000, including private ones. We are very honored to share our experience in the World Engineering Day Hackathon and how it has shaped our approach to student engagement and academic learning. Our institution formally began celebrating World Engineering Day in 2021. The same year, WFEO launched the inaugural Global Online Observance as a UNESCO-recognized International Day. Since then, March 4 has become a big day for Batangas State University, a distinctive date across our campuses marked by technical plenaries, student innovation showcases, SDG-focused forums, engineering exhibitions, and competition that unite faculty, students, and partners in reaffirming the responsibilities of engineers and the transformative role of engineering education on national and global development. When the WFEO World Engineering Day Hackathon was announced in late 2021, Batangas State University Center for Innovation in Engineering Education, or CIEE, launched during our 2021 WED celebration, recognized its alignment with the academic direction we were already pursuing as the National Engineering University. Well, we're also happy to share with you that of the 113 state universities in the Philippines, there is only one national engineering university recognized by law. It is Batangas State University. Even prior to this, our engineering capstone programs had integrated the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals into their design requirements, ensuring that students' research address real community needs, environmental concerns, and long-term sustainability priorities. The hackathon became a natural extension of this agenda, offering a global platform for SDG-aligned student innovation evaluated for both technical rigor and societal impact. The Center for Innovation in Engineering Education of the university plays a central role in fostering participation to the World Engineering Hackathon. Each year, when WFEO releases the hackathon challenges, the CIEE or the center disseminates the call across all engineering programs. Ongoing or recently completed capstone projects aligned with the thematic areas are identified, refined, and supported. Because our capstone projects are designed around the SDGs, many students' projects are already positioned to address hackathon's climate, sustainability, and community-centered challenges. The Center for Innovation in Engineering Education at the university provides access to laboratories, workshops, simulation tools, and structured mentoring. Through this ecosystem of support, students refine concepts, validate designs, and prepare submissions rigorously. The hackathon is therefore integrated into an academic cycle rather than a standalone event, culminating in our university-wide WED celebration in March. This approach has allowed our students to present their work with confidence on the global stage. Over the past 4 years, their performance has brought pride to our university and to our country, the Philippines in general. In 2022, our all-female undergraduate chemical engineering team, Team Wonder Pets. Wonder Pet is an acronym for Water Remediation Using Metal Organic Framework derived from pet bottles, competed against 125 teams from 23 countries, reaching the global top 9 and earning, finally, first place worldwide. Judges included representatives from UNESCO, WFEO, and International Engineering Alliance, Engineers Without Borders, and other global engineering networks. This historic win marked the Philippines' first hackathon victory and highlighted the innovative capability of Batangas State University engineers. In 2023, the Musketeers continued this momentum, advancing to the top 12 global finalists with the project transforming upcycled materials into functional, resource-efficient face masks for clean water and sanitation application. In 2024, our sanitary engineering team, Advent Urine, competed against more than 2,500 participants from over 35 countries, securing second runner-up worldwide with a theme or climate resilient phytofence design addressing heat exposure in refuge camps. Most recently, in 2025, our chemical engineering team, EcoBida, earned second place worldwide among over 3,000 participants from 90 countries. Their phosphate absorbing bead technology for wastewater treatment and agricultural resilience was recognized for scientific merit, affordability, and potential for direct implementation in low-resource communities. Across 4 consecutive years from 2022 to 2025, Batangas State University consistently reached the global finals, achieving 3 podium finishes, first, third, and second place. These accomplishments inspire pride across our campuses, reinforce the strength of our engineering curriculum, and affirm Filipino engineers' capacity to deliver solutions of global relevance. Beyond awards, the hackathon has transformed how our students think and work. It strengthens their ability to analyze issues from multiple perspectives, collaborate across disciplines, and communicate engineering ideas globally. Many students report that it shaped their academic interest, redirected research, and influenced plans for graduate studies. They also gain a deeper understanding that engineering is both scientific and social, intended to improve lives. At Batangas State University, the hackathon complements SDG-focused initiatives, supports community-responsive design, and reinforces our commitment to rigorous, relevant, and internationally engaged engineering education. Allow me to express our sincere appreciation to WFEO, World Federation of Engineering Organization, UNESCO, Engineers Without Borders International, and International Engineering Alliance, and our colleagues around the world who continue to uphold engineering as a discipline essential to sustainable and inclusive development. Batangas State University remains committed to this shared mission and looks forward to strengthening our contribution to global engineering education. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Professor Ronquillo, for that very inspiring presentation, which demonstrates how the hackathon has achieved so much at your university, and I hope that other universities can hear and listen to your presentation and be inspired as well to encourage their students. And it's really also thrilling to see how the students have moved on to other careers beyond their undergraduate studies, inspired by the work that they've done. And yes, making the connection between the technical and social aspects where engineering can help to make a difference. So thank you very much for that contribution. We really appreciate it. And moving now to someone who has actually participated in the hackathon and who has experienced firsthand the thrills and excitement of the competition. I'm very pleased to welcome Geert Talsma, who is part of the team, the manufacturing box, that won the 2025 hackathon. Geert is studying a master's degree in engineering and industrial design at the University of Twente in the Netherlands. And he is dedicated to designing and engineering impactful solutions to tackle plastic pollution and ultimately make the world a better place. So, Geert, the floor is yours. Tell us about your experience with the hackathon in 2025.
Yes. Hello, everyone, and thank you very much for this kind of introduction. So, yes, my name is Geert Talsma. I'm a master's student in industrial design engineering at the University of Twente, and one of the team members behind the manufacturing box, which was indeed the winning entry of the 2025 World Engineering Day Hackathon. And yeah, I mean, winning the World Engineering Day Hackathon has been an incredible experience, and a lot has happened since. But I would first like to go back to how it all began, because I actually didn't know about the hackathon if one of our professors from the humanitarian engineering group didn't tell us about it. But when they did, I immediately knew what we could create. So we found a couple of like-minded students, and we formed a team. And one of the team members and I, we had already worked on some plastic recycling projects, and with the hackathon, we thought we could use that experience and develop something that could tackle some real-world issues and would have the potential to have some serious impact. So we created this idea of a shipping container factory, which manufactures low-cost recycled plastic bricks, which we can then use to build vital infrastructure, such as school washrooms or affordable housing. So to turn this plastic pollution into value, into employment, and an income for those who need it most. And to develop this solution in sort of this short amount of time available, me and my team, we had to work together intensely. And this not only taught us a lot, but it was, of course, also just a great amount of fun. And to be honest, I really did not expect us to win, but we did, and it has opened many doors. We have since collaborated with Engineers Without Borders, the Netherlands, on a project they have in Ghana to turn plastic waste into infrastructure. And together with the Ghanaian company Trashmart, we are developing this manufacturing box further. One of my team members, Tirso, has actually been able to travel to Ghana last summer, where she has been able to work together and co-create our solution with the local stakeholders to ensure it fits the local needs and it has the right impact. So during her 2 months there, she has been able to actually prototype the first version of the production process, and she has created our first recycled plastic brick. And we are continuing to make quick developments in the project. A local partner has started building the required machinery, and we already got the shipping container, which we will turn into the manufacturing box. Currently, we are still researching the most optimal plastic composition, and we're performing structural tests on the brick, all in order to really finalize this design of the recycled plastic brick and the production process. Because next spring, I will actually have the opportunity to travel to Ghana myself, where the local partners and I will implement everything and create this first manufacturing box. And together with the Goodwill Foundation, we will actually start building a washroom at the school using our recycled plastic bricks. the first of hopefully many to come. And as a quick note, if anyone wishes to support this effort, you can contact us through the WFEO. But so lastly, winning the World Engineering Day Hackathon has been an incredible journey, and the impact it has generated has been amazing. Something we just started out as an idea, which is now a prime example in our new humanitarian engineering master's program, and it has created invaluable opportunities and experiences which we will take with us for the rest of our lives. It has also turned into amazing collaborations with Engineers Without Borders NL, Trashmart, the Knust University in Ghana, other local partners, and actually many more. And these collaborations have helped us to turn the manufacturing box into reality and to kickstart a future career in this field. So hopefully I've been able to show the value of participating in the hackathon and what it can help achieve. It is an incredibly valuable, educational, and impactful experience, and I would highly encourage any student to join this competition. So thank you very much for this opportunity, and thank you for listening.
Thank you very much, Geert. We are thrilled to hear your story and the impact that it has had in a short 9 months since your win. It's incredible the amount of progress that you have made, and also, of course, the impact that it's going to have on the students when they get their washrooms. When you go to Ghana, I hope you will visit the Ghana Institution of Engineers, which is a member of the World Federation. And we have in the chat, you see some emails have come up where people want to connect with you. So please do connect with our member in Ghana, and I'm sure they'll be also very happy to support your efforts. But it's all very inspiring, and again, it shows the impact of what the hackathon can achieve. And for those who are in our audience, the website has the videos, the finalist videos of the winners from 22, 23, and 24. And for 2025, it's got the winner and second and third place as well. So if you want to watch Wonder Pets, as mentioned by Professor Ronquillo, and the manufacturing box mentioned by Geert, you can go and have a look, and it is truly inspiring. And I also wanted to say one of the great things about the hackathon is that we have winners from developed countries, from developing countries, from all around the world. And it just shows you just need that intellectual brain power and innovative spirit to put together a solution that can get you there. And we hope that every region of the world will put in a submission this year and grow this competition. It's been growing each year, but we want to get bigger. So thank you very much for your contribution. Firas, hand back to you.
Thank you, Marlene, and thank you, Dr. Ronquillo, for your participation in today's information meeting. Also, thank you for the inspiring thoughts, and for Geert as well. Now, probably I'll be moving to the third pillar of the World Engineering Day 2026, or the World Engineering Day member events. And we all know that the success of the World Engineering Day is also related to the participation and the impact that the global engagement of our members do. I take this opportunity today to invite all our members, WFEO members, whether national or international members, to organize like local and national WED activities, to produce 3 to 5 minutes videos showcasing engineering contributions in their countries, to register their events through the Global World Engineering Day event page, and to use the official social media kit to amplify visibility. We need your support to have altogether a collective goal to reach this to millions of people, engineers, and society of engineers worldwide. These contributions of the members, the national and the international members, are very essential to build a unified global celebration. Now, I will thank everyone from the speakers for participating in this information meetings, and I will open the floor for the questions. You can use the Q&A function, and we will address as many as possible. Yes, I can see a question here from Dawn Bonfield. Are there any details of how universities have run these competitions practically and how much time is required for the hackathon? Thanks if there's anything that could help us get going for the first time. Yes, Marlene, can you?
Yes, I'll answer it quickly. Information is on the World Engineering Day website, including to register. So we encourage universities to encourage their students to register. All the instructions about the challenges are on the website, and the university simply has to encourage the students to form their teams and develop their solutions. In some cases, the universities also have mentors to encourage and support those teams, but it's not mandatory. So it's actually very little effort from the universities. They can choose to incorporate some of the results in their capstone projects or to inform the capstone projects, as Professor Ronquillo has mentioned. But that varies from different universities, and the involvement can be as low as you like, or it's quite flexible. But the competition is run autonomously and it's free. There's no cost to join. The prizes are first prize 4,000 euros, second prize 2,000, and third 1,000. Thank you.
Thank you, Marlene. I can see that you can see the website, theworldengineeringday.net. It's available in the webinar chat for those who like to look into all these details. Any more questions?
Hello, if I may further share. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So maybe to further share our experience at Batangas State University, one good thing is our hackathon or our capstone projects are already designed around SDGs. So when the hackathon calls, the WED hackathon is called, then we can easily refine our existing capstone because those capstones were already tuned to SDGs as the design parameters. So I think that is a big source of our entries to the World Engineering Day Hackathon every year.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Ronquillo. I'm not sure, probably these are all the questions. I'm not sure if we missed any of or anyone would like to speak. We can also just raise the hand and we can have like an intervention directly if someone is wants to do this participation.
Well, from my side, it's quite clear. I have nothing to thank you very much. It was quite clarifying.
Okay, great. So if that's all from everyone, I would like to thank everyone for the participation. I believe that there were like thoughtful talks, and it shows that everyone is committed to engineering for sustainable development. I would like also to thank the UNESCO and all WFEO partners for their continued collaboration. We as WFEO look forward to working with all of you toward a meaningful and impactful World Engineering Day. This now concludes the webinar. Have a wonderful day ahead or evening.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Goodbye from Indonesia.
Bye.
Bye-bye.